morning, Falcons. I'm Mallory Seeger.
And I'm Lizzie Carroll.
Coming up, we have an open art studio opportunity.
Also, we sat down with CC alumni Chad Ryland.
CCHS Today starts now.
We have a new job opportunity. Scuba Dough is looking for 5 to 10 new employees for their new location in Hershey. They need employees for their upcoming season, which is March through November. If you are interested, contact info@scubadough.com or stop by the studio and ask Mr. Hassler for more information. Are you an artist? Don't forget to sign up for After School Art Studio with Mrs. Dissinger this week. Sign-up sheet is outside of room 305. Looking for a fun, effective elective to take, you could also consider signing up for theater class. We study acting, directing, and playwriting, including improv and theater games.
Another message for our juniors. Counselors have begun scheduling your mandatory Falcon Future consults. These 45-minute meetings with every junior are a mandatory part of Project Life, which is a graduation requirement. It is so important that you are attending these meetings when they are scheduled. If you have a conflict, please stop by the counseling office prior to the appointment and reschedule. Again, these are mandatory meetings. Teachers, please be checking your mailboxes each morning so that students are receiving this important pass. If the student is absent, please let the counseling office know.
Attention Sky Earth Environment Club members, our indoor rock climbing trip will be taking place on February 3rd, immediately following school. If you would like to attend, stop by room 308 and pick up a permission slip and information about the cost. Space is limited, so make sure you get your permission slip in as soon as possible.
Looking for a fun class to schedule for next year? Why not try signing up for our CCHS Mixed Choir? Mixed Choir is open to anyone who loves to sing. If you are looking for an advanced choir experience, why not try auditioning for the Cedar Crest Concert Choir? If interested in auditioning, stop down in the chorus room, room 104, during homeroom to set up an audition time with Mrs. Raucha.
Minithon is extending t-shirt sales through the end of this week. You can order your Minithon t-shirt before homeroom in the LGI or during the day in room 103. Shirts cost $10 and all proceeds benefit the Four Diamonds. In addition, we have also extended the deadline for business sponsors until January 25th. Business sponsor forms are included in the registration packets. You can get a registration packet in the counseling office or room 103. Please help support Minithon and the Four Diamonds by reaching out to local businesses for their sponsorship.
Is there anyone out there that's interested in joining the boys tennis team? If so, see Coach Rohrbach Thursday morning outside the high school office for more information on playing this spring.
It's that time of year when football is coming to a close. We've got NFL playoffs going on, and last week the NCAA season ended with Georgia winning the championship. With this in mind, we wanted to catch up with our very own Chad Ryland before he was the all-time leading scorer at Eastern Michigan and given the nickname the Big Ten Killer for winning kicks against Power 5 teams such as Purdue and Illinois. He was here at Cedar Crest, booting the ball through the uprights and out of the end zone. Let's listen in as correspondent Chris Yanez talks family and football with Chad.
I don't know if there's one person specifically, but there's two people, and that's definitely my parents. My dad, going all the way back to my high school days when Rob Snyder was the AD here, he would catch my dad and I crawling under the fence to the stadium because the stadium would be locked. I'm like, we need to train, like I want to get better, and we'd crawl under the backside of the stadium on more times than not, and he was always with me for that. He'd always drive me to camps. He'd always take me here. He's like my lifelong ball shagger, where he'd catch and throw him back for me, and whenever I'd want to go, he'd always be down to go with me. And my mom has always been more of the emotional side to it. Don't get me wrong, there's been some hard times from freshman year to now. Division I football isn't like high school football in the sense there's a little bit more on the line, there's money involved. And I was put in some tough situations freshman year early on that some I succeeded in and did really well, and then there's other times that I failed. And that was sort of the first time in my life where it was I failed, where I let some people down. And it's fun to navigate through because I've become a better person through that. But she's been there for me every step of the way as well, and I'm super thankful to have a mom like her. Something really cool during COVID. I was obviously here in Lebanon for most of it, but I made the trip out to Michigan 2 or 3 times to train with Matt Prater, who's, I don't know if you know who Matt Prater is, but he was a kicker for the Lions, holds the longest field goal, or used to hold the longest field goal in NFL history till Justin Tucker broke it. But himself and Jack Fox, who's the punter for the Lions, were friends with my punter and holder at Eastern, Jake Julian. And he texted me a few times like, hey, I'm going to hit with Matt and Jack today. You want to come out this weekend and we can go train with them? I'm like, heck yeah, I'll come out and train with them. I was going to say, that's what you should put on the interview. If you aired on anything, tell them that they should unlock the stadium more often. Kids want to get better. Have a way for them to get better. Because it's frustrating. I know the frustration of driving over just to check the stadium's unlocked and all of a sudden it's locked and can't get better. So crawl under the fence. We'll get guys that want to work hard will find a way in one way or another. Everybody has 24 hours in a day, and the people that are really successful are the ones that know how to maximize those 24 hours between all those different variables, which I think is a undervalued skill, is just overall time management.
Congrats to all your accomplishments, Chad.
Don't forget to tune in to CCHS Today's live stream for wrestling tonight at 6 p.m.
That's all for your morning announcements today. I'm Mallory Seeger.
And I'm Lizzie Carroll.
Make it a great day, Cedar Crest.